Hello, I'm Laura from Managing Myself. Happy Monday and welcome to my first ever productivity tip of the week. I'm going to be doing these every Monday just to get your week kick-started. So today's tip is one simple thing that you can do every day that I promise will make an enormous difference to your productivity. So let's rewind a second. And I'll just put you in the picture of what my life looks like right now. So we're still in COVID lockdown. I have one child back at school and one child still at home requiring homeschooling, which impacts me on two of my working days per week. I work 4 days currently in corporate. So 2 of those days I'm impacted with homeschooling. One of those days last week I was heavy meeting day. So that left one final day to get all the things done that I really needed to get done that week. And for some reason, I was just barraged with constant interruptions. And what I mean by this is many emails, a much greater volume of emails than usual, lots of contact on our work instant messaging service, which we use Slack. And also some home issues going off, so my phone was constant notifications going off on my phone. So all of these interruptions reminded me of an article that I'd read in the New York Times some time ago now, probably a few years ago, which was about a study that was conducted, really interesting study that was conducted about what happens to our productivity and the quality of our work when we're interrupted. And this study looked at 2 or 3 second interruptions. So this is like the amount of time it takes you to your phone dings, you look at it, you say, oh, I have a text message, and you put it down again. So you're not even looking at the message, you're just picking it up, being interrupted, and going back to what you were doing before. And in this study, interestingly, participants were asked to do a fairly cognitive intensive exercise, and the control group were just left to get on with the exercise, and the other group were interrupted. And interestingly, the group that were interrupted had double the error rate of the people who were just left to get on with it, and they've only been interrupted 2 or 3 seconds, which just shows the enormous struggle that goes on in your brain when you're context switching and you're being interrupted all the time. So my tip this week is to turn off the notifications on your phone and to really focus on the task in hand, because you just can't be interrupted all of the time and still hope to achieve the same quality of work or even get the same amount done. So turn off the notifications on your phone. That reminds me of another thing, actually, as I'm speaking, that there was another study that was conducted, I think in the Harvard Medical School reported on it, that actually, even if you switch off your phone and you still have it within your, on your desk, it will still impact the quality of your work. So somehow subconsciously you feel interrupted by your phone. So go put your phone in another room. That's the tip. As well as turning off notifications, which is a more deeper subject that I'll get into another time. But turn off the notifications, go pop your phone in another room, turn off emails and turn off your instant messaging services, even if it's just for half an hour, so that you can focus on the deep work that you need to get done. That's it. That's this week's tip. If you don't want to miss out on any of my productivity and work-life balance tips, get yourself on the email list. That's where everything happens, and I will point you to everything that happens in the weekly newsletter so that you don't miss out. To get on the email list, go to managingmyself.me, and there's a sign up form on the homepage there. Thanks very much, and I'll see you next time.